Hello everyone, I'm Dominic Pearce. Today I'm going to be sharing with you information regarding three amazing companies. But first, a disclaimer. I'm in no way giving financial advice. All I'm doing is giving my own personal experience on why I think this is the next big business opportunity that quite literally has me and others spellbound. So, how good of a business opportunity do I think this is? Well, how I see it, it's a bit like being advised to buy the cryptocurrency Bitcoin or Ethereum when they were both just a few cents. Yes, I feel it's that good. So, after watching this video, some of you may be thinking, blockchain, crypto, metaverse, I know nothing about it. It's not for me. Well, let me tell you, you have no idea how wrong you'd be. And here's a prime example. I can turn the ignition in my car, point it in the direction I want it to go and stop it. But if it breaks down, I'm stuck because I can't fix it. I have absolutely no idea how the engine makes my car work. If I'm at home in the evening reading a book and the daylight starts to fade, all I do is flick a switch and I have light. Now, how on earth is this light actually created? I don't know, do you? Yet I benefit from both. Point being, to be successful in this totally unique business, you really don't need to know that much. So, sit back, free from all distractions, and be prepared to be amazed, because you're about to learn how you can benefit enormously by combining blockchain, crypto, NFTs, and the metaverse that has the capability to change your life beyond your wildest dreams. Enjoy.
The goal was simple. Find the #1 blockchain company with a thriving ecosystem and create something so new, so different, that it will change the entire industry forever. Mavi Global has partnered with Ultron Foundation, the fastest growing Layer 1 blockchain on the planet. Over 24 months of development, with 50 plus senior developers, millions of transactions, 18th place among all Layer 1 blockchains, locked on DeFiLlama.com, pre-tracked on Binance.com, Crypto.com, Coinbase, and more. More TVL than Bitcoin, Cardano, EOS, Fusion, Algorand, and more of the most famous Layer 1 blockchain companies in the world. And most importantly, it's already live. And if you like the sound of that, you're gonna love this. Introducing the thriving Ultron ecosystem. And hundreds of applications waiting to be launched on top of the Ultron blockchain. In the last 4 months alone, Mavi Global has grown to over 100,000 members in over 110 countries with over $30 million in sales. This flourishing Mavi community will bring thousands of new apps to Ultron, easily surpassing Ethereum as the king of Layer 1 blockchains. The future is right here, right now. The world's banking system is changing, and we are the change. Mavi Global.
The first company I'll be talking about is Ultron. Anyone can be part of this unique online revolution, helping us change the lives of those that really want to live and not just exist. So if you're still listening, I would recommend grab yourself a drink, find yourself a quiet corner, free from all distractions, and pay full attention to what's being said, as this kind of opportunity rarely presents itself. If after watching this video you feel you would like to know more, then for further validation, feel free to visit the links you see here, but most of all, get back to the person who directed you here, and you'll be shown in fine detail how you can be part of something that is revolutionizing crypto and the digital space. Thank you. So let's begin. A huge amount of money, time and effort, 24 months in fact, has gone into the development of this company, the Ultron Foundation, that is already revolutionizing the whole crypto and digital space. Ultron have built the first and only one of its kind Layer 1 blockchain with its unique Layer 1 applications. They also have an expanding team of more than 40 plus highly skilled senior developers, and as you go through this video you will start to realize how amazing the Ultron blockchain really is and why many in the crypto space are starting to sit up and take notice. Ultron is very compatible, and with just one click you can transfer funds from Ethereum, Binance, Smart Chain, Avalanche, Polygon and Phantom. Ultron was first launched live on the 1st of June 2022, and without making it sound urgent, all I will say is the smart people are getting on board now before it takes off. Let's now explain more in detail and enter into the all-new exciting world of combining blockchain, cryptocurrency, NFTs and the metaverse. Right now, as of October 2022, cryptocurrency, like a lot of other financials, is in a bear market, meaning most cryptocurrencies are down in value compared to where they were just 12 months ago. As an example, this graph shows the bear and bull fluctuations of Bitcoin. You will notice that Bitcoin really started to grow in around 2011, reaching an all-time high of around $69,000 in November 2021. Where you see the green arrow, this is where Bitcoin is now, roughly around $19,500. Below, you will see the global volume of all the crypto in trillions. At present, it's around 1 trillion. However, when the next bull run hits, many experts and analysts are predicting a huge surge. Some are suggesting $40 trillion in the next few years. It goes without saying that nearly all businesses carry some element of risk. However, you'll see as we go through this video why we believe this opportunity has a fairly low risk, and again, this is why we believe it would be a very smart move to position yourself and get prepared for when the next big bull run market trend takes off. And it's not a question of if, but when. Putting Bitcoin to one side, here are some other popular crypto coins: Ethereum, BNB, Solana, Phantom, Avalanche, Cardano and Harmony. Let's take the initial price of Ethereum, which was 30 cents, rising to an all-time high of over $4,800 in late 2021. Now the facts are, and I want you to really think about this for a moment and then think again. If you were lucky and smart enough to have bought Ethereum at 30 cents for, let's say, $10,000, just 7 years later, this would have been worth $160 million. Also, if you had bought BNB at its initial price of just 20 cents for the same $10,000 and cashed in around the time of its high, this would equate to roughly $34 million. So, how is this possible? Well, attached to these layer 1 coins are big ecosystems. So why didn't most of us back then buy these coins? Simple answer is, we didn't have the information and we didn't have the knowledge. At the bottom of this list is Ultron. So what exactly is Ultron? And why does it have a question mark next to its name? Here's why. Ultron is a new revolutionary layer 1 blockchain, and it's the only blockchain with its own native applications. No other blockchain has this, not even Ethereum. Shortly you'll find out the name of Ultron's crypto coin, but first, Ultron have 50 million coins, and next June 2023 they plan on burning half, which in turn creates a supply and demand scenario, helping the coin to grow in value. Also, with the collaboration of most crypto companies, this project is destined to go worldwide, being traded on all the major crypto exchanges. Ultron's coin is called ULX, and when Ultron was launched in June of this year, ULX was valued at 1 cent. Today, mid-October 2022, it's hovering around 10 to 11 cents. Currently, we're in a bear market with cryptocurrencies down, yet just a few short months, Ultron has increased in value by tenfold. This in itself should give you a clue as to where Ultron is going. But don't think for one moment you have missed the boat at not buying the Ultron coin at 1 cent, and here's why. So here on Investopedia.com we'll do a quick rundown
of the Bitcoin price history from 2009 to present day, late 2022. As most people already know, Bitcoin started at just 1 cent, and by mid-June 2010 it reached 9 cents. In April the following year it rose further from $1 to over $29. That's a rise of nearly 3,000%. However, by the end of the year we saw a crypto recession and Bitcoin dropped dramatically to just over $2. By 2013, Bitcoin had recovered a little and started the year at around $13, and by April it shot up to $230 before dropping back to $68, and then back up to a high over 1,200, followed with a decline back to 687 in just a few short weeks. In 2014 and 2015 it slumped further to $315. 2016 to early 2017, Bitcoin rose again steadily. Then in May it broke the 2,000 barrier for the first time, and by the end of 2017 it rocketed to over $19,000. In 2020, with the fears about COVID, Bitcoin sprung into action again, and by the end of the year it rose to $29,000. With the start of 2021, Bitcoin reached $40,000, and by November it reached its all-time high of nearly $69,000, and you've guessed it, its current price in October 2022 is hovering around $19,500. However, the people that bought this back in the beginning and held it as a long-term investment did very well, especially if they bought it at a few cents or dollars. So as we all know, everything financial seems to be in a bear market, with most analysts suggesting that once we come out of this and hit another bull market, crypto will start to hit new highs. So the main reason for this explanation on Bitcoin was so you become familiar with the fluctuations and what to expect when trading cryptocurrencies. I have every confidence that as the ULX coin gets more and more interest, it will surely grow, generating similar highs and lows. So when this happens, don't panic. Just remember, this is a long-term project within the Ultron Foundation. It's important to understand what the potential is that we have here. Remember, Ultron has 40 plus senior developers that have previously helped create many of the platforms that you see here. However, for the last 2 years they have been working tirelessly on creating a unique layer 1 blockchain called Ultron. So, taking into account Ultron is the fastest growing blockchain on the planet and has currently 10 times its value in a bear market, I ask you, ladies and gentlemen, where do you think this is going and what do you think the potential could be? For me and many others that have already jumped on board, we see it as an inevitable upward sky's the limit trend. Now remember, what I just showed you regarding Bitcoin, it can be volatile and it can take time for you to benefit. So this is not to be looked at as a get-rich-quick scheme, but more a long-term strategic investment.
Now regarding cryptocurrencies and blockchain, this is where it really gets exciting. Let us now show you why Ultron is so very different from anything else out there. Now in this demonstration, for you to understand how the blockchain works, we're using vehicles, roads and properties. On the left you will see 7 cars, and we'll class these as coins and tokens. On the leading crypto information website CoinMarketCap, you will find roughly 21,000 different crypto coins and tokens. On DeFi Llama, you'll find information on over 140 plus layer 1 blockchains. Now, all these cryptocurrencies are driving up and down on top of these layer 1 blockchains. Every time coins are sent from one destination to another, a transaction fee must be paid to the blockchain. So why is Ultron so unique? Here's why. The most known blockchains such as Ethereum, Solana, Avalanche are great layer 1 blockchains, but these companies don't have native apps. Unlike them, Ultron has gone one step further in building an entire economy. Ultron swap, staking, gaming, metaverse, and a lot more to follow. For the purpose of explaining, all these 21,000 coins and tokens that you see here, which are represented as cars, they cannot be sent anywhere without going through a layer 1 blockchain. Again, for the purposes of explaining, we'll call the blockchain the road, and incidentally, each and every one of these 140 plus layer 1 blockchains have their own coin. So, to send coins or tokens from A to B, you need a layer 1 blockchain, or a road, so to speak. Now, to use this road, you will need to pay a fee to the blockchain, and in this case, we'll call it a toll. Now, this is the exciting bit. Ultron have their very own ecosystem. Not only do they own the cars and the roads, but they also have their own native applications, which for this purpose, we'll call these the properties that you see by the side of the road. So what does this actually mean? Well, the properties are the native applications, which is basically a place for swapping coins, NFTs, metaverse, and in the very near future, digital currencies and more. So, where all the other blockchains have to outsource, Ultron have created everything in-house. Simply put, this will result in more and more companies and people using Ultron's applications, resulting in Ultron making more money. When I first heard this, it was a wow moment for me, and I just had to get involved, just like many others that know this to be an amazing opportunity, and climbing on board at the beginning is still available. Another important point to understand, while Ethereum is a good layer 1 blockchain, it still takes roughly 5 minutes for a transaction compared to Ultron, which is virtually instant. And its fees are a lot cheaper too. So think about this. The Ethereum blockchain, with its coin by the same name, is the second highest priced coin behind Bitcoin. When Ethereum was first launched back in July 2015, hardly no one knew about it. There are now roughly 1.2 million transactions going through Ethereum each and every day, even though they have high transaction fees. But now we have Ultron. Just wait till the whole world gets to hear about this amazing online economy with its very own ecosystem. I and many others think it's only a matter of time before more companies and individuals start using this amazing layer 1 blockchain to do their transactions. The future for all that get in early, I think, will be truly amazing. This in turn will give tremendous value to the company. Just like the stock market, what happens when the value of a company increases? The stock price goes up. So now you know why some of us in the know are comparing this moment in time to when Bitcoin and Ethereum were both just a few cents. And we all know history has a habit of repeating itself. So I certainly wouldn't rule out the ULX coin flying in the coming months and years. Ultron has over 20 applications such as Ultron Swap, Ultron NFTs, gaming, Ultron Finance, and many more, with 100 plus forecasted over the next 2 years, resulting in more and more revenue flooding into the Ultron blockchain against these other big players in the blockchain who have no native applications. Just so you understand, here we have all these outside applications such as PancakeSwap, Uniswap that are being used constantly, but these big blockchain companies like Ethereum and Tron get nothing back. So again, we're going to gain all these profits as the Ultron blockchain popularity and revenue increases. So it's very exciting. Some of what you see here are already live: DEX, farming, staking, etc., with others following shortly, such as gaming and the metaverse, to name but a few. What's important to remember here is most of the profit gained from the applications, Ultron will buy back their ULX coin and burn them, creating a supply and demand scenario, meaning more value for Ultron. What's fantastic here, Ultron has partnered up with some top companies in the crypto space, such as Ninja Promo, Marvi, Devler, Solidity Finance, and a very well-known celebrity called Ivana Belakova, who incidentally is now an ambassador to Ultron. This lady has many millions of followers on social media. Many of the world's top celebrities follow her and have graced their bodies with her art. I'm now going to explain about the company you see here called Marvi Global. Ultron has teamed up with Marvi as they are one of the world's leading affiliate marketing agencies. When any company wants to do an all-out marketing campaign, it can get very costly, and sometimes it doesn't work as good as expected. So Ultron struck a deal with Marvi along the lines of Marvi market Ultron via a network marketing strategy. Basically, Marvi reward individuals that are happy to share Ultron amongst their friends and globally if they so wish. And I have to say the rewards are amazingly good. In fact, sharing by word of mouth is a brilliant way to promote something, and those that promote Ultron through Marvi are very well looked after. However, anyone who wants to make a purchase of the Ultron ULX coin or their NFTs, etc., is not obliged to promote Ultron. So for those of you that want to be totally passive and not share Ultron's success, this is absolutely fine. Again, however, sharing Ultron and getting paid for doing so has amazing rewards, and this will be explained to anyone should they want to purchase Ultron's ULX coin. With regard to Ivana Belakova's tattoo art NFTs, these are currently being offered through Ultron. What's happening currently in the NFT space is remarkable. Some NFTs are being bought for small amounts, and a year or so later are worth 50, 100 times more. It's crazy. Anything that you want to know about the company, such as white paper, audits, etc., if you go into Google and type ultron.foundation, so long as they haven't changed the design, you should see their homepage looking something like this. And as you can see along the top, you've got all the tabs. You've got About Us, Staking, Documents, White Paper, that's a good article to read. Audits, very good, gives the company good credibility, which is very important. And also Ecosystems. But what I really want you to do is just scroll down the page and you'll see all these links here. Now, each one of these links has an article, and I would like you to, let's choose Yahoo Finance, for example. And this one's very interesting. I mean, if you look at the heading, it says Ultron Foundation launches first ever single native layer 1 coin, ULX. Now, this was written in June the 15th, 2022. And let's have a read. Ultron Foundation confirmed a long-awaited launch of the Layer 1 blockchain technology that is set to revolutionize crypto space as people know it. The introduction of the first ever single native Layer 1 coin ULX came as a surprise to the anticipating crypto community, for it introduced a solution that marks the next step in crypto evolution. Fantastic, really good stuff to read there. Obviously there's a little bit more on this page that you can read, but if we go back to the Ultron.Foundation website and scroll down just a little bit further, and you'll see a video. Now this video is about 90 seconds long. It's very informative, tells you all about Ultron and where it's going, what the future is, etc. So very interesting stuff. You can now see why the Ultron blockchain project is far better than anything else out there. Not only does it talk about cheaper transaction fees regarding cryptocurrency, but it also talks about digital currency transactions too, which essentially means when all the banks eventually go digital and release their digital currency, you'll be able to use Ultron's blockchain, which will accommodate digital transactions. Basically, I see billions going through the Ultron blockchain, which will benefit holders of the ULX coin. Ultron's predictions is that the ULX coin will reach around $10 in 5 years. Currently mid-October, it's sitting at between 10 and 11 cents. I have to say, Ultron's forecasts always seem to be on the conservative side, and it's the view of many like-minded individuals that it may very well go past the $10 mark. However, imagine if it does hit $10 in 5 years. Depending on how much of the ULX coin you purchase and at what price, it could end up being very lucrative. But who knows, it may skyrocket and reach $100 or even $1,000 or more. So it's very exciting times for those of us that already are on board, and still a fantastic opportunity for anyone that decides to purchase the ULX coin while in its infancy. But as we all know, nothing in business is guaranteed. Again, however, I do see this as much more than a punt, rather more like a calculated risk venture. Also, think about this for a moment. For the people that get on early in Ultron, I see us all as future crypto whales. Look at the people that bought Bitcoin and Ethereum at the beginning with a few $100s or even a few $1,000 and then sat on it. It's still very early days in the ULX coin, and I most certainly wouldn't rule out ULX to be the next big flyer. Only time will tell. Here we're talking about mining and staking, and it's very important that you understand the difference. So let's suppose you buy a $10,000 worth of ULX coin on the open market at the current market rate of 10 cents. You just let it sit there in your account for 4 to 5 years. And let's suppose your coin never increased in value. After this period, you would still have the same amount of coins that you purchased. Now let's suppose you bought the same $10,000 amount of ULX coin at the same 10 cents price and kept them for 4 to 5 year period. However, this time you decide to stake your coins, which we believe is the smarter way because of the extra benefits that you receive. Doing it this way, in 4 to 5 years, you will have quadrupled your amount of coins. This is because you will be receiving your residual extra coins every day. That's being paid to you for leaving your coins in long term, which does compound over this period. However, they also give you the opportunity to withdraw 30% of the amount of coins that you purchased once 12 months has passed, and again another 25% 12 months later, with a further 20% the following year, and so on, until you have redeemed your initial 100% investment over the 5-year term. This is what's interesting. Let's say you stake your coins for a full term and your 10k amount of coins at 10 cents have not increased in value and are still 10 cents at the end of 5 years. After 1 year, you've already doubled your amount of coins, and by year 4, you have quadrupled your coins. So your original $10,000 of coins at 10 cents would be 100,000 coins, 200,000 by year 2, and 400,000 coins by year 4 to 5. But what if the price of the ULX coin increases to $1 or even $10? If this happens, you'll truly be a whale. So basically, you make more money by staking your coin. These are the staking hubs that Ultron have. They start at $300 and go up to $300,000. People can come in at any level and purchase as many hubs as they want. So let's suppose you bought a $300 hub and a week later you decided to buy a $1,500 hub. Not a problem. Also understand this, you can go on the open market and purchase a $300 of ULX coin, and in 5 years you'll still have $300 worth of coin, whatever the price. But buying the $300 hub here in 5 years, you'll have 4 times the amount of coin, which would be $1,200. Plus, you'll have the affiliate marketing side of it, and you'll also get your daily compounding rewards, not to mention other bonuses. Basically, buying a stake and hub in a certain way means you'll have so much more benefits. On the first 2 hubs, you'll get a 1-to-1 ratio, but when you purchase the 1500 and upwards, you receive more coins. So, the $1,500 hub, you'll get an extra 10% of coins. The 5,000, you'll get 15%, and the 12,500 hub and upwards will give you a maximum 20% more coins. So anyone coming in at the $12,500 hubs or more, it's a maximum 20% more coins. Basically, any of the hubs from 1,500 upwards, you are showing a profit straight away. These are the bigger hubs. Imagine the people who were lucky enough to purchase any of these at 1 cent, and the ULX hits its 5-year forecast of $10. Wow. Once you purchase your staking hub, you will receive 0.2% extra amount of coins every day until the 1st of June 2023. This works out at roughly an extra 2 coins per 1,000. It will then reduce to 0.1% the following year, and so on over the next 5 years. Also, they are going to burn their coins every year by half. This creates the supply and demand scenario, where the coins become more valuable as the price increases. So, over the next 5 years, they'll have lesser coins, but each coin will be more valuable. An important point to understand, it's their coins they'll be burning, not yours. In this example, we're using a 5K hub and showing the variation between auto stake on and off. Let's start with an auto stake off, and this is what you'll make on your coins over a 5-year period. Also, remember this includes your extra coins at 0.2% in the first year and 0.1% the following year, and so on. Your first year is 73% increase, second year 110%, third year 128%, fourth year 137%, and the fifth year 141%. This is based on you keeping your coins to sell at a further date and time. So in these 5 years, your 57,000 coins will have grown to 138,000 coins. Now, if you leave your auto stake on, your 0.2% that you get every day in your first year goes back into the pot and compounds. So as you can see here, by leaving your auto stake on, you are getting a higher return on your coins. In year 1, it's 107%, doubling your coins. Year 2, at 199%, you're tripling your coins. And by year 4, at 293%, you're almost nearly quadrupling your coins. And if the coin increases as well, it can be an amazing wealth creating strategy. Now, while it's a 5-year staking plan, you do have the option to take some of your coins out to sell. You'll see here that you can take 30% of what you put in, and you can do this once 12 months has passed. And you can take out a further 25% the following year, down to 10% once the 5-year period has passed. Now, personally, if you have purchased a ULX coin at a low price like now, I think it would be a crazy bad decision to start withdrawing at the end of year 1. Again, if we take Bitcoin as an example, the people that bought it at a few cents and sold it all at, say, $1 or even a few dollars, how sick do you think they felt when they saw it rise later above $20,000 and beyond? It would almost feel like having the winning lottery numbers, but that particular week you never bothered to buy a ticket. So, just to recap, if you keep your coins locked in for at least 3 to 4 years, and the coin has skyrocketed in value, then you'll be in a very good position to sell some and enjoy the proceeds. Also remember, if you're a person that would like to market this business like I and many others do, then this can be very lucrative as well. In a nutshell, this is the greatest opportunity I have ever come across. What you see here is a 2-year forecast. Please bear in mind this is an estimate of what is possible. So someone coming in at $5,000 with the coin currently hovering around 10 cents. And let's suppose the coin never changed in price over the next 2 years. You will have still earned 3 times your initial investment. Basically, your original 5,000 coin becomes 17,000 with the coin staying at the same price. Let's assume the coin doubles in price to 20 cents. You now have 33,000. That's roughly 7 times what you started with. You can see how this can grow as we move to 50 cents, $1, all the way up to $10. Really pay attention here. Remember, it's Ultron's forecast for the ULX coin to reach $10 in 5 years. And again, I think they're being ultra conservative. But what if it does hit $10 in 2 years? This means your original $5,000, including your extra 10% of coin that they give you for choosing the 5K hub, plus your daily rewards that are continuously compounding, means that at $10 you will have increased your original investment by 334 times, giving you a total of 1.67 million, and don't rule it out, as it's quite possible. Now, you won't be able to take all this out at this point. However, you will be able to take some out if you wish. And again, let me reiterate what I said earlier about Bitcoin and the people who sold and cashed out at $1, $2, and even $10, to later realize what a very bad decision that proved to be, as they saw it rise above $20,000 and upwards to its all-time high of around $69,000. However, on the flip side of this, I'm sure there were plenty that hung on long enough to reap the massive rewards. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is why I see this as a long-term project. You only have to go back and check out the ups and downs of Bitcoin from its creation in 2009 to present day. If you were to look at it on a chart, you would see many peaks and troughs, and that's why for me this screams long-term. So, at the end of the day, no one actually knows for sure what the outcome will be for ULX coin. All I will say is, it's looking very promising. This is the company forecast and what's planned for the next 5 years. However, when I joined in July, this graph showed a high of $5 in 5 years. At the time, I saw this as a wow moment, especially as ULX was introduced at 1 cent. However, recently they have re-evaluated their position and made it $10. They've done this because of the recent growth that they've seen, plus the sale of the new NFTs and their own metaverse that is due out before the end of the year. As we know, the coin started at 1 cent, and here we are just a few months in and it's hovering at 10 cents. And this is in a bear market. This in itself is a very good sign. It will be interesting to see what the price of the coin will be once they launch their metaverse platform at the end of 2022. I say this because to gain entry into the Ultron metaverse, people can only do so via the ULX coin. The ULX coin has so far been registered with all the main exchanges, and it should only be a matter of time before it's available to buy, sell and trade on the top exchanges such as Binance and Coinbase, etc. However, it can still be bought on the open market via MetaMask and PancakeSwap. So if you buy the coin on the open market, in 5 years' time you'll still have the same amount of coins. But if you buy it via Mavi Global, which is a top affiliate marketing company that Ultron has teamed up with, this is by far the best place to buy your ULX coin. So let me explain why I think this is the best place to purchase your coin. I'm going to use a $12,500 hub as an example, and this hub gives you an extra 20% of coins. So instead of receiving 125,000 coins, you would get 150,000 based on your ULX coins at 10 cents. Plus 5 years of compounding rewards up to 300%. Also, if you decide to share this business, the affiliate program kicks in and you get rewarded in USDT. Basically, that's the digital form of the American dollar, which you can withdraw immediately or use them towards buying other hubs to add to your growing portfolio. I'm a great believer in the more you give, the more you receive. So why wouldn't you want to share something as good as this? For the crypto savvy among you, or you may have friends that are, there's an added opportunity to become a validator. The companies that you see here all have validators. So what actually is a validator? Well, they control what happens on the blockchain. They confirm the transactions and get paid part of the transaction fee for doing so. All the coins that you see here have validators. Polygon 100, Avalanche 1200, Cardano 2000, etc. Now take a look at Ultron. They expect 10,000 plus. This was another light bulb moment when I saw this. With 10,000 validators, this tells me they are expecting a colossal amount of revenue to be going through the Ultron blockchain. Currently, to be a validator in Ultron, you would need to have 1 million coins. I do know many bought the 12,500 hub when the ULX coin was at 1 cent, which gives them well over 1 million coins, allowing each to become a validator in the future should they wish to. As I understand it, being a validator does entail a bit of work. However, I don't know enough to comment at this time, but what I do know is some validators out there are earning millions a year. However, I think I'm right in saying that validator positions won't be available for about another year. These are the projects coming soon with others in the pipeline. A trading platform, Ivana's tattoo art NFTs, and a football metaverse in collaboration with Devler, who is one of the biggest NFT and metaverse development companies. In fact, Ivana's tattoo art is already in pre-launch stage and is being snapped up. This is Ivana Belikova. She's a celebrity tattoo artist and she's connected to 24 charities in the USA, UK and Australia. She's published 10 books, has nearly 50 national TV interviews, 300 featured magazine spreads with over 5 million views on YouTube and 600,000 followers on Instagram. And she's now working closely as an ambassador to Ultron. Her tattoo art is very unique and loved by many worldwide celebrities as well as the wider public. Not only has Ultron teamed up with Marvi for your purchase of your hubs, but it's also teamed up with Devler, a leading company in the NFT and metaverse world. Devler was behind creating Sandbox, and as you can see, its value has grown in such a short space of time. The same goes for Decentraland, and shortly we'll have the Ultron Metaverse, which is looking to be released by the end of December 2022. This football gaming app I think will be huge. So between Ultron, Devler and Marvi, and the fact they are all working closely together, I can only see Ultron going way past its own forecasted figures of growth. Now, I'd like to play you a short video clip of an interview with Leonard Aaron Devler, the CEO of Devler.
Hello, it's Vitaly being here, and right now I'm standing next to Leonard Aaron, who is the founder of the largest NFT and metaverse development company in crypto, and Ultron is the fastest layer 1 blockchain in the crypto space, and Leonard Aaron is actually developing a metaverse, a football 3D manager on top of the Ultron blockchain. So Leonard, what are you excited the most about building this metaverse?
So first of all, I need to say what really excites me is that Ultron is the first layer 1 solution with their own native application. So for me, it's really the first layer 1 solution which really understood how the crypto market is working. You need to be attractive for native applications on your blockchain because they bring you the volume at the end of the day. So they understood that, and I'm very, very happy to partner up with them. They're great guys, great technology providers. And I think with our team, which we have behind us, we can really, really do a great project with them together.
Now, when you have three companies such as Ultron, Mavi and Devler all working closely together, combining all their expertise, I see this as an absolute no-brainer to get involved. Here are some of the places where you can follow Ultron on their road to success. But let me leave you with a few thoughts for you to ponder over. Most people in the crypto space know about Ethereum, and it's the second most popular crypto coin out there. They know about the Ethereum blockchain and know how to do transactions on it. Mark my words, wait till more people find out about Ultron's Layer 1 blockchain with its own native applications. Ultron is going to be big because it has so much more to it. Let me finish off by reading again a few excerpts from an article published on Yahoo Finance on the 15th of June 22. A single native Layer 1 coin, beginning of a new crypto era. Layer 1 blockchain technology that is set to revolutionize the crypto space as people know it. The introduction of the first ever single native Layer 1 coin, ULX, came as a surprise to the anticipating crypto community, for it introduced a solution that marks the next step in crypto evolution. The general public not taking part in the crypto world is bound to change with the implementation of a single native Layer 1 coin, ULX. One single ecosystem will grant its users the access to all the digital assets they require, a multitude of applications and services all in one place. The team behind Ultron have set out a clear vision to enable anyone, no matter their economic background and technological understanding, to participate in the future of digital assets.